Another beautiful afternoon here from the Philippines. Welcome to Mindanao and also welcome to Teletalks where I share my everyday thoughts and everyday experiences. Welcome to this beautiful resort called Lubihan, and I will be flashing clips of what my bedroom looks like. I feel so lucky to be able to be here. This resort is powered by solar panels. Also, the owners are absolutely amazing. They choose to sponsor a lot of Filipino athletes, and they just make such a huge positive impact on the community. So, if you'd love to learn more, feel free to message them on their website or on their social medias. Let them know the name of this channel, and because you are here with me, you will get a special sweet discount only because you have mentioned this channel. On today's topic, I wanted to talk about a love life. And it is all about, are Filipinas more traditional or are we more practical when it comes to dating? And I feel like these are topics that I rarely talk about on the channel, so I'm gonna make a special effort to talk more about datings and love lives. And yeah, let's start the video. Let's talk about balancing tradition and modernity. And I think this is really important to note, especially because of the widespread of dating apps right now. I am going to be mentioning a disclaimer here. This is really based on my friends and based on some of the members who have contacted me. And I get a lot of insight because a lot of the foreigners or non-Filipinos are meeting Filipinas online. They, ask me questions like, how do I know I'm not dating a scammer? Or is this amount enough to supply a family of two or three? And it's just like very tricky. I always tell them or the members that it really depends on your lifestyle. Do you like living lavishly? It also depends on, like in this case, one of my members is dating a Filipina who already has a kid, and he is taking the role of just being a dad, not only a future husband to this girl, but also instantly having a child in the Philippines. So I find that exciting, but also, I guess, thrilling because you never know if it's gonna turn out really good or not good. And I think, having the membership platform has been very mutually beneficial for both parties because it is a private space where the members can really share their sentiments. And it is also a private space where I feel comfortable because I know that the members have intentionally chosen to be there with me. So I really do my best to help out in any way and every way that I can. I'm not gonna hide from this, but practical choices do play a big role in relationships. And again, it really depends who you're talking to or who you're dating. We're all not the same. It's very good to be transparent and communicative very early in the relationship because some women or Filipinas, but I would say women in general, they really do value practicality, maybe over love or over chemistry or over compatibility. But if you are happy with that, if you absolutely love this girl, then it could be worth your time, right? But if you are really seeking for something that is absolutely romantic, if you are wanting romance and forever love and you're wanting that best friend slash lover, you really have to be upfront with the Filipina. Maybe ask her, what are your intentions? Is the age gap too big? Do you want someone who will be very emotionally available or not? Like, just be very transparent and communicative so that hopefully you will meet a common ground. And also so that you don't end up wasting your time if you're looking for something else that apparently this Filipino is looking for something else. So communication is key. Like in any relationship, it doesn't have to be in a romantic relationship. It can be with friendship, with your family, and even in business. For sure, I want to let you know that romance is definitely not ignored. In Philippine society or in our culture, at least with my experience or my observation, having good chemistry and real love and really being able to take care of the relationship, that is super super important. This goes all the way back to the time we were colonized by Spain. Again, I am only speaking from my experience. This may not be the same for everyone, but when the Spanish colonized us, we got a lot of their habits until today, such as having merienda, which is like afternoon snacks. We also are used to courtship. So before you become boyfriend and girlfriend, you court the woman, you send her some gifts, maybe you sing her a song, which is called harana here. There's actually a resort here called Harana. And yeah, we've very much adapted to that kind of, I don't know, upbringing or raising. And so with that note, romance is important, but a lot of Filipinas nowadays, especially those who are a single parent, those who are single moms, they very much look into the practical side of things. My country, we are not as developed as a lot of other countries. We are still very much developing, and compared to the rest of Asia, like Japan, Thailand, and Malaysia, and even Korea, we are very, very much left behind. So you can still try to fathom how a lot of people are doing their best to come out of poverty, and a lot of people are doing their best to work overseas so that they can send money back to the Philippines for their families. And I gotta tell you, it isn't hard. I've met a lot of sea men or men who work at sea, and yeah, they'd be gone for 6 to 9 months at a time. Imagine being away from your family that long, or being away from your loved ones that long. By the time you get back, it's practically a year since you've been gone. And time is the most important currency. It is something that you can never get back. So my heart really goes out to all the Filipinos who are working overseas, because it is not an easy job to do, especially if you are very much attached to home, which is here in the Philippines. So back to this topic. Yes, romance is alive and kicking, but I also recognize that a lot of Filipinas will be looking for practicality alongside with the romance.
Just a quick break to let you know how grateful I am that you've chosen to spend your time with me on this channel. If you've been with me from the very beginning of this channel, I just really want to let you know how much I appreciate you and your time. Without you on this channel, without the watch hours, this channel wouldn't exist. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. With that, I'd love to invite you to join my membership by clicking on the QR code on the screen. It'll link you to my Buy Me a Coffee page, where you'll see photos of the plans. I'd love to create an edible jungle where we can feed the locals, we can feed tourists, we can just create a more sustainable lifestyle for everybody. That's where your support is gonna go to. You can also choose to join the membership right here on YouTube for your convenience. And with that, you'll get a lot of perks, such as behind the scenes from yours truly. Once you've joined my membership, please don't forget to send me an email or message me directly on Instagram, and I'd love to show you where your support will go. With that said, again, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for choosing to stick around with me in this channel. I love you so much. Let's go back to this video.
And if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me. As you can see, the sun is definitely down, so I'm gonna be wrapping up and enjoying some sunset here in this beautiful island. If you want to get in touch with me, feel free to join the membership. All the QR codes have been flashed on the screen. Otherwise, all the links are on the description box as well. Thank you so much to my members who have supported the channel. Without you, I really wouldn't be here, and without you, I wouldn't know the status of this channel. It is very difficult to continue to be making YouTube channels only because I pay for the editing app that I use once a month. I also do my best to bring you close to nature as much as I can. And I also do know that on YouTube there are many AIs available. So you don't see a human being speaking in front of a camera. It is now, artificial intelligence. And it does make me sad somehow because I really enjoy human connection. But, without your support, this really wouldn't be sustainable. YouTube doesn't pay anything at all. So, again, thank you from the bottom of my heart to those who have supported. Ciao for now. I send you infinite love. And I really hope to see you again on my next video. Bye.